Hi, this is Ron with Tube. Today on Way of the Hunter. Seems weird saying that, but it's my first time taking a look at it. I've got early access to it, so I'm going to be a total noob. I don't know what I'm doing. I've not rehearsed anything. We're just going in and starting. I've literally set my graphics up and that's it. So here we go. Let's take our first look at Way of the Hunter. Now I'm on PC. I've set my settings up. When I'm recording and walking around, I'm getting about 60-70 FPS, which isn't too bad. It's a modern, brand new game, and it looks nice. It's stunning. Now this is a very in-depth game. It's not run around, shoot things, It's deep, and I like that. I want something to get involved in, get the atmosphere and feel like I'm in a hunting environment. So, as you can see, it's a very big map. We'll be learning things together, and I'm just set up. Like I said, just set up my graphics, and then we're just going to do this. And basically, as you can see down the bottom left, we've got O and Q. Your hunter sensors you use to find tracks, and when you hear a call you press that and it highlights where they are and it helps you search. This is the outpost, the lodge you start at, and as you can see it's very detailed. We'll take a look inside. I've not been in yet. Basically when you first start you collect some keys and that's all I've done. So we're going to go in now for the very first time. I've not been in myself. I don't know what I'm doing, so if some things seem a bit odd or off, don't worry, I'm just learning it myself. So I thought I want to show you like what you would when you first get the game and explore it. So this is going to be a long video as well. This reminds me a bit of the Hunter Classic Rustic Lodge. Looks a bit like this, but as you can see it's very detailed. Just looking around, exploring. It does look very nice. This is on the Unreal Engine. But yeah, it's a very detailed and in-depth game. It is more like the Hunter Classic, so classic players will definitely like it, and people who want to get involved and, you know what I mean, really dig in. And I think that is kind of missing. There's not many hunting games like that, open world hunting games, where you get really deep in involved, and do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but people who play these kind of games know what I mean by that. It's not arcadey, it's a sim, it's a hunting sim. It's pretty deep. So, let's have a look in here. Right, so this is the objective. I'm just following these, looking around for the first time. I've got to go to the gun safe and get Grandpa's old rifle. There we go. So what's this? So that's a 30-30 Winchester, I'm assuming. There we go. We're going to equip that. Like I say, because I've never played it, everything's going to be alien to me. So we're going to learn both together, or all of us together, I should say. There you go. Leupold 2x7 magnification, 33mm, low quality. Now you start off with like basics. Basic guns, basic equipment, and as you get more money, level up, you get better gear, and it goes up and up and up. So there's a purpose for everything. So you're starting out as like a noob, like I am now, and just gradually getting better, learning more and more. So there's going to be a really in-depth gameplay to this, which, like I say, a lot of games have been lacking hunting wise. People want to get the teeth into things, feel the real sort of atmosphere of it. A lot of talk about these scopes on the official Way of the Hunter Discord, and there you go, that's our first look at it. I'm just checking out the animations. It's quite fast up and down when you aim up. You do have binos as well, we'll have a look at those in a minute. At the moment we're sort of doing like a tutorial, and it's just guiding us how to learn to play the game. So I'm going through it, and like I say, you have to do this to know what's going off. But I thought I'd just show you and you can see yourself. So there's no editing. If I mess up, I mess up. Right, we've got to go upstairs to where the marker is. Ah, here they are. Right, go up there to the balcony where that marker is. There he is. So yeah, we've got trophy room, which will please many people. Trophy lodge, different mounts. There you go, binoculars. So we've got to look at 3 targets. So basically you start out with basic gear like I was saying, and then you, as you advance, make money, you buy more equipment from the store. So you start off with not very good stuff and then gradually build and build. So like binoculars, you can get better binoculars. I'm starting with like the beginner binoculars, and obviously as you advance you get better binoculars, better scopes, better rifles. So you've got a reason to hunt, go out there and advance, do you know what I mean? And it gets better and better and better as you advance. You can see quite far. It'll be interesting to see what the render distance is on animals, how far you can see them. I'm expecting it'll be quite a long way actually.
See you soon, Echo.
Hope it's that far. But not with these binos. Literally impossible to see animals at that far with this magnification. There we go, we've done that. That's quite simple. If you have any questions about Wave the Hunter, drop them in the comments and I'll try and help you out and give you any info I can or show it. And like I say, the most popular requests is the videos I'll do on the game. That's how I normally do content. I ask you what you want, you put it in the comments, pick the most popular requests. So we've got to come to this map now, have a look at it, inspect it.
You've discovered Nez Perce Valley grassland habitat. Open country for beginners and seasoned veterans alike.
So
The
there we go,
meadows
nice
serve
little
as
aerial
prime
spin
feeding areas for both pheasants and badgers.
On the tree
Undisturbed grasslands with tall grass have
Badgers.
the potential to hold a
Now,
lot
the
of
other day,
small,
I was-
but also some
I was messing
bigger
about with badgers
game.
and put like this dancing badger gif in there. It was quite funny, but people started making emotes of it as well in the way the Hunter Discord. Turned out to be quite a thing. But yeah, it's a good laugh. Now here's the map. Let's have a look at the map for the first time. So you can zoom in and out. I don't know how big it is, and I think as you explore it'll get bigger and bigger. But that's what we've got up to yet, because we haven't been anywhere. It's quite interesting. You've got the weather on the right, the time, you've got your currency up the top, how much money you've got, toggle filter, tracking markers, exploration markers. So all these are very handy. You can put like waypoints and stuff like that, you see. So exploration marker, you just click it and then put it down, and if you want to remove it, you just hold spacebar. So very handy indeed. Nice simple system. What I do like on this is you can actually zoom in, and then once you go sort of like so much and the map's open, you can sort of like go 3D. It's really cool. So I'm just trying these markers out. So that'll be interesting for when you imagine when you shoot things or kill or you spot animals, you can put these markers down to help you locate them. So very thoughtful, good system. I like it. Right, let's go to the car. Now a lot of people have been asking about this and the car, and the top thing I've seen in the questions recently is it first person, is it third person? You can toggle between both, so you can use whichever view you want to use. Now it's going to please a lot of people. So a lot of people thought it was only third person, but it's first person as well, so you can choose. Also, vehicle storage. There you go, you can put items in the back of it. Like I said, they've done a good job. I'm impressed. Right, let's get in it and try driving for the first time. If we don't go off a cliff or something. But we're in third at the minute. As you can see, it tells you how to drive. You can change your camera by pressing C. So we'll rotate round it. I'll try first person, I'll try third person. There you go, there's first view. There's third. I think I'll drive in for most of it, so you can see around the reserve as I'm going, and I'll swap through first as well. But yeah, this is a nice touch. What I do like is the feel of it. It feels wild. And like I say, it's a video game, so to get that feeling, atmosphere, wildness, like this track feels narrow. I mean, it feels like you could mess up, which is good. It's a good touch. So I've just turned off the sound. I have muted this in the editing software so I can talk to you, otherwise you're not going to be able to hear me. But as you can see, it's very good. It is a proper off-road vehicle, and I like how they've made the roads narrow. Now, I don't know if anyone pays attention to this, but in a lot of games, they're often big, wide roads, even like settings like this. So to have narrow, mountainous roads and going up them, it's an interesting change, and I'm glad they've done it. But let's drive in first person for a little bit, shall we? But as you can see, it's sort of a bit of a hue wooded window screen. So me personally, I'd prefer either a clear window screen, or I'll probably drive around in third because it actually looks better because you can see all around you as well. Interesting if you see animals, you imagine, and they do spook. Well, got a pheasant just landed literally in front of the car. Now we've got to go over this bridge. Running water, another big deal. As many of you know, not many games have really nice running water, or even running water at all, because it's quite a hard thing to do. And these have got running rivers all the way through it, around it. They look really nice. We'll have a closer look at those in a minute. Now we've got to go through here. We're going to an objective up the mountain. We've got to drive through it. I'm tempted just to drive up the river, see if it does anything to the Jeep. But yeah, I'm very impressed up to yet. I'm liking the depth to it. That's what it is, because I know I can sink time into it, enjoy myself, get the atmosphere. And I'm sure a lot of you do too. But this is what I'm talking about. Look, we're going up some really steep mountain paths here. This is proper off-roading. And it's getting tighter and tighter, so I hope we can get up here. I guess that's what it's for. But yeah, that's nice. Nice touch. A lot of people who actually live in these areas is going to really appreciate this. And I know there's a lot of people who's on the Way of the Hunter Discord, for example. They're already saying, like, I live in that sort of area, so they're really psyched for this. And I can see why. Right, we're nearly at our objective, so we can put the sound back on that. So the objective we're doing now is called Echo. I'm guessing it's to do with mountains, and we're up high, so we'll see soon. Right, let's get out of the vehicle, shall we? Just wanted to check out the lights and stuff, but yeah, we're up in the mountains now. Here we go, we've got to climb up this ladder. I like the animations on the ladders. When you're getting towers, ladders and things like this, you know what I mean, you don't just go into them, you have to actually climb into them and climb out. So you have to think about what you're doing. Right, that's the marker. What's this? Greet Echo.
Long time no see, my friend.
I guess that's why we had to go there. It looks nice up here though. Visit the hunting range to your home. Right, so we've got to go down. This is how you fast travel. You just click on it, hold space, and you fast travel wherever you've sort of discovered, which is very handy. Obviously, if it's a big map, that's a long distance. So you just click on the area, hold space bar down, and then you can fast travel. Let's have a look over here, shall we, while we're up high. Just look where we've come from. I wonder if there's waterfalls as well. Let's have a look with my rifle. So as you can see, you've got 0 in. I've only got one of the starter scopes, I think, at the minute. You can get, as you get better scopes, you can get better clarity, better magnification. So So if it looks a bit blurry at range, it's because we've got the beginner gear. So we'll get better binoculars, better rifles, better rifle scopes, do you know what I mean, as we progress. So let's do the next thing we've got to do. We've got to go here, I think. Shooting range. So we can actually fire some shots. Let's see how noob Ron is in Wade the Hunter. First time shooting a gun. So we've got to shoot some targets at various different ranges. We're going to practice zeroing, aiming and holding our breath to get us ready for our first animal. So here goes. Now in other hunting games I prefer to not actually use zeroing. I like to do it by eye, but I'm going to do it as I'm told, as I'm taught. So I'm going to shoot this without actually using zeroing and just see if I can actually do it. I know it's against the grain, but we're going to use zeroing as well, but I just want to see what it's like. Now that's only 50 meters. So I'll tell you what, this ain't going to be easy. So to zero, you press the up and down keys and that will adjust the zeroing. There you go, like 50 meters. So you can adjust it up and down. But there is a bit of sway and stuff, and like I say, I think you're going to have to definitely take your time. You can crouch, which will probably help. So there's the first one, that's 50 meters.
That would be a good shot.
So yeah, like I say, it's not going to be so simple, especially on long range shots. It'll be interesting on the thing. Now I've just tried it, just like 100 meters without dialed in on a 150 meter target, and I'm not even getting close. And it's hard to judge without zeroing, so that is going to be an important part, getting it zeroed, getting the feel for it. Like I say, I've never played this before. This is my first shots ever. There you go. So I'm just adjusting my zeroing again. Come on. I think I need to retire. It's not easy. Definitely going to take a little bit of practicing. I'm too tuned in on the other hunting games. So look, I'm zeroed in for 150 and even trying to just like allow a little bit extra. So you really got to dial it in. I'm seeing if you can like rest on this bench. I thought that's what it's here for. So yeah, look, I've got it zeroed 150 and I'm just trying to like by eye do it. Nope. So we're going to do it properly. Do it at 200 meters. I love the animations of the loading. The gun looks good, the scope looks good. By the way, what do you think? Drop in the comments. Right.
Everyone wants to keep his shooting skills sharp, but 200 meters? Way too far for a safety shot.
It's way too far, they're saying. I thought just me. Like I say, I'm quite good at long range shots, so I can't wait to get some new binoculars though. Because it is, look, as you can see, it's quite hard to do with this beginner stuff. So let's zero it properly now and get this done. Right, 200 meters. There we go.
Looks like there's a note over there.
So Ron's getting it dialed in. Huffle badger. Oh my, we've got to hunt a badger, I think. Yes. Now in the trailers, a lot of people was hyped about badgers.
Don't forget to take care of the badgers.
Yeah, look,
wreaking havoc
badgers are
behind the
wreaking
lodge.
havoc. So we've got to go and kill them.
Myself.
That's cool. I've never killed a badger in a game. Or hunting game anyway. Let's see what they're like. So as you can start to tell and gather, this is a hunting sim game. Open world hunting sim game. It's not a run sprint around game and just shoot willy-nilly. You're going to have to go in deep, get involved with the gameplay, explore, Take your time with shots. Stand looking here, see what's in here. But yeah, this is going to be really nice, I can tell. Right, so look at the map. That's where we've got to go, and this is what I was talking about. Once you zoom right in, you can go in like 3D. So imagine when this is all open up, you'll see all the mountains and everything in 3D. Pretty cool. Do like that. I think that's the objective area we've got to go, where the badgers are, and we've got to go kill one. There you go, entering the hunting stand near Badger Calamity. So, let's go find a badger. You probably could fast travel to the nearer place, but I'm just going to run up the hill. And this is going to be a very long video, so make sure you get some liquids and a drink or something as we explore. We're only just starting out. So I'm going to be doing lots of videos on Way of the Hunter. Let me know in the comments what you want to see as we explore, as we advance in the character. Like I said, there's lots of in-depth things to explore, do, hunt, unlock. So definitely put a lot of effort into this, and thank you 9 Watt Games for that, and THQ Nordic. Right, we're not far away. You have got sort of a sprint. The crouch, you wait till you see the crouch. Now when you're crouching, walking, and I'm proper. The thing is, you have to do it. You can't spook animals. I'm just going to here because it's like the tutorial, but I'll show you now. This is a crouch walk. You ready? Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is deep. So we've just got to get to this hunting stand, and then I think we've just got to kill one badger. And that's weird. In the UK, badger hunting, you're not allowed to do it. So it'll be interesting to see how they hunt them here or in this video game. Can be quite nasty as well. They'll take on dogs and other things. They don't care. I can hear something. I've just seen something. Is that the badger? I don't know if it was a rabbit or a badger. Fast. He's darting about in the grass. I think that's the badger we need to kill. So I'm just going to get to the stand because that's going to take so long just to even get there. Yeah, I don't think he's too bothered either anyway. So when we get in the stand, interesting to see. You little bugger. Taking the pee. Mr. Badger. He's going to meet his end in a minute though. I'm just going to creep up to this stand and get in and hopefully spot him. Put my gun away, climb into the stand. Like I said, it's detailed. The animations. You have to actually climb in and out. Up to the top. In we go.
So many burrows.
Alright, get my gun out.
That's unusual.
Where's this goddamn
Definitely
badger?
overpopulated in this area.
Come on, badger. Now you see down the bottom left, you've got your hunter sensors. If you press Q, it does help, but I can see him anyway. That's your hunter sensors. But he's trotting in. I'm just seeing at the distance. And I think we're good. Yeah, we got him easy. So that wasn't too hard. So we can either claim it, and you can sell your animals for money, or you can taxidermise them. So I don't know what trophy animals are in this. What's that? So I might just sell it because we just want to get some money up for a start to get new items. And if something says like a rare or some kind of variation, then we'll probably taxidermise it when we know what it is. Do you know what I mean? We don't know what we're shooting at the minute, and this is sort of like a tutorial anyway. So here we go. swear it's something else. I thought it was something like a mountain lion or something growl. Unless it is another badger. Don't know what badgers sound like when they're growling. Let's collect him. First animal. Let's claim him. That's cool. That shows you the shot you've just shot. Now it penetrates the body and where it does, and then you've got the detailed statistics on the right hand side. So as you see at the top, you've got your firearm, Grandpa's old rifle, the caliber 30-30 Winchester, the wind speed, the shot distance, very detailed. You can see the penetration damage, flesh, lung, heart, you know what I mean, whatever you've hit it shows on there. We've got lungs, so very detailed. It was nice how you see down the bottom as well, where you see my shot passing through, and it showed you as the bullet passed through where it was going through. So very detailed. And then we've got the actual image of the badger on the left and where it's passed through. You can zoom in and out on the one on the left on the image and rotate it. It can be a little tricky on mouse. I think that could do with a little fine tuning, but it is quite tricky. But it is my first time, so I'm sure once you've done it a few times, you'll get the hang of it and master it. So that's our first animal, an American badger. Unlucky, Mr. Badger. You got killed. Right, moving on. What we've got to do next, I'm just trying to show you all the angles, but it like pivots off where the bullet is, where it ends, and you like rotate it. You can zoom in and out, up and down, side to side. Quite detailed. You can sell them, you can taxidermise them. I'm going to sell him, so I want some money. Get some better binos or better scope or better rifle. So we've done that. We've got to get another one. So see how it says this is a track, right? So you press E to analyze it, and up there it tells you about the blood, where you hit it, so if you know it's a good shot or not. Also you can use your hunter sensors. So now I guess we've got to find another one. Now I did hear something a minute ago on the left. We can use the stand or we can just hunt normally, so I'll try and analyse this track and see if that helps. I can't see anything, and like I say, I might be doing this wrong, might be doing it right, but it does tell me about the blood. There, is that? That's one there, isn't it? It is. You little bugger. Down you go. So that was easy. It did say there was a havoc of badgers here, so there you go, look. So use your hunter sensors. It's a real big part of this. Tells you where animals are when they spook. They cause a lot of things. It is very important, and it's a big part of the gameplay. So there we go. So I think that's that done now. Another American badger, but as you can see, you can go really deep and zoom right in and out, see all the organs, where you hit it, like we've just been looking at. I can't wait to hunt some big game, do you know what I mean? Some nice deer like whitetail or mule deer or elk. Dreaming of that. I can't wait to get out there and explore. We're just doing the basics for a start. It's no good going out trying to hunt stuff if we don't know what we're doing. And that's the whole reason of these kind of objectives and tutorials. Very useful as well. You get to learn about the game and all the in-depth things they've added. So we'll actually taxidermise that one. What we've got to do now, we've got to buy a new rifle. So I think we're getting a new bigger rifle. As you can see, when you press E, it analyses the blood. Very useful. And you see that sort of blur, and you get sort of like a vision when you do the hunter sense by pressing Q. You press O for the mission objectives. Right, here's the map. So we've got to go back to the outpost, I think. Yeah, Bear Den Ranch. So fast travel there. Here we are, very quick. So, in we go. That's where the objective is. It's at a laptop. Click on that. I guess we've got to go shop and buy a new rifle. We'll go through the rifles and I'll show you all the equipment you can get. It's quite a lot as well, I think. So, this is the gun we actually need, but we're going to have a look at everything basically in the store. So it's a 243. So I can't wait to see what gun we've got. Now here's the Steyr. Now these are real life. You know what I mean? They're in conjunction, in partnership in the game with a real life brand, Steyr. So look at this. We've got some really nice guns there. 223. What's the monoblock? 308, very popular. Steyr SM12, what's that one? 300 Win Mag. That's going to be very popular with people. I know a lot of real life hunters will be using one of those. 22 LR. What else we got? 338 Lapua Mag. Now if you know what that is, that's a big boy. I wonder what we're shooting with that. We've got 30-30 Win, which we already used. We've got Stinger 22, which is semi-automatic 22 LR. So they're the rifles. I don't know if you unlock even more onto the shotguns. So we've got 16 gauge there, break action. What's this one? 12 gauge. That's a break. Morning Silence, 20 gauge semi-automatic. So a lot of variety. Right, what we got on? Well, we need to get that one anyway, but we'll have a look at the gear first. So binos. So you've got ×8. You've got 10x42. So look at that. You've got lens quality. That's one we want. Imagine when we've got those. Can't wait to get those. Callers, the elk caller. Roe deer caller, deer grunt caller. This looks like it works for mule deer, whitetail deer and fallow deer. Is that a proper brand? I don't know, or if it's a made up one. Let me know in the comments. It's interesting how it works for mule deer, whitetail deer and fallow deer. We've got a red deer caller. I like the look of that. There you go. We've got hog callers, wild boar, duck callers, goose caller, got the jackrabbit predator caller for those species there, moose caller. So quite a few there. We've got attachments. So we've got red dot, low quality lens there, and then you've got like better ones. And as I said, as you progress and unlock better things, you're gonna get better guns, better binoculars, better scopes. So I can't wait to unlock some of these. Get some high quality lens, some good magnification. So like I say, there's a lot of variation. I can't wait to unlock these. I'm really looking forward to getting onto some of the big games. I don't know what these are. Falls Reservoir, Private Pass, Nez Perce Valley and Transylvania. So I'm guessing to access certain areas or something you need these. I don't really know, so I'm just showing you what's in the store. There's quite a few of these. So I'm just showing you what they are. So let's go back to the arms. By the Remington 783 243 Win. Buy that. I've got 510 left. Best get killing some animals, get some money. What we've got to do now, put the new rifles and attach the scope. So do we take that one off or we carry this one as well? Yeah, we'll do it as a secondary and add it. So as you can see, you've got other weapon slots, inventory slots, and you can drop things in there. So let's add this. There we go, equip. Now we need to add a scope. Nice and simple. So that should be. You don't want
I
to
shouldn't
spend all
use this bad
day
boy for
adding
more
and
than
swapping
100
things. You
meters.
just want to click it, it goes in, and then you get on with what you want to be doing. So I like that. So we've got to reach the upper grassland area. So I'm guessing we're going for something bigger now. Now, this is what I've been waiting for. Let's have a look. We're going into some open country, open land. What are we going to find in this area? So what I might do is I might actually just put like a waypoint just to give me an idea where to go. But I'm guessing we've just got to shoot whatever it says in that sort of area with this new gun, this new Remington. So off we go. Could take the car and drive so far, but I don't know how far it spooks, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go on foot, and we're going to have a look at the countryside as we explore. So 700 meters, not too far away. Let's have a little trot down here and have a look at the location we're at. Just seeing if there's anything already down there and we don't spook it as we go in. I'm sure there is. May tweak some of my graphics settings and stuff when after I finish the video, see what the crack is. But in a minute I'm just more or less default and not changed anything. I've just gone in as a new player and just playing. I thought that's the best honest way to do it, instead of chopping it up, editing it. Oh, I've just done this, and do you know what I mean? I've just shown you everything, all bare, just natural play. I think it's the best way, really. So we're not too far away. I'm sort of trotting along at the minute, but when we know there's animals about, and like I say, that hunter sense is a big part of this game. So if you find a track or anything like that, you press that and then sort of examine it and look around your areas. You get calls, you get like these little sort of, I don't know how to describe them, you'll see anyway when we get a call what I mean. This would be a beautiful vantage point, but we're not quite there yet. We're near the shooting range actually, I just walked straight through it. So what do you think of it up to yet? What you've seen? Do you like it? What do you like best about it? What you're looking forward to hunting when you get on Way the Hunter? Have you pre-ordered it? It's not long. August the 16th is the release date. I'm very impressed. I didn't think it'd be like this. I thought it'd be a bit more arcadey myself. I really did. But no, it's actually really is a hunting sim. So I'm quite impressed. Right. So that's what I was talking about with your hunter sense. When you hear anything, see anything, you press that and that lets you know there's something down there. I'm just looking at that open ground because I've got a feeling there's going to be something there. I don't know what that was. Like I say, I'm just learning myself. What you're seeing firsthand is what I'm seeing firsthand. So we've got pheasants around us. And I don't think we're going to be shooting them with a Remington rifle. It's nice to know they're around here and what they sound like. We're nearly at our location. There we go, one's flying, and as you can see, there's quite a few of them, and they're fast. It'll be fun with the shotgun, but obviously we won't be doing what we're doing at the second, sprinting around. We'll be taking our time a bit more, but it is sort of like a tutorial. So, just getting to the location I'm supposed to be to do the objective. Right.
Better stay low.
Here we are.
Move quietly. And
So
glass
look,
for
better
animals
stay
from
low
ground cover.
and move quietly. So we're on now. Right, we're going to do some proper hunting now. So we're just on the edge of the circle. So just warn me just before we're getting into the area. So apparently they spook really easy, animals do. So you really have to
I
take
remember
your
when I couldn't
time.
tell the difference between a white-tailed deer and a mule deer.
So we've got to
Everybody used
shoot
to
a
tease me
white-tailed
about
deer or a mule deer. Two of my favourite species. Now where are they? I'm unlocking more of the map. I'm just trying to
see
be
if I
ultra
haven't
careful
forgotten all
and
those hunting
as soon
lessons
as I'm in
from
the
Grandpa.
zone, do you know what I mean? Have a look round. Can't see anything yet. I'm using my hunter sense. Remember, when that screen changes slightly, it's because I've got the hunter sense on. And when I take it off, you'll see the colour go back to normal on the screen. Come on, mule deer and white-tailed deer. Can't wait to see these for the first time. A lot of people will be on about seeing gameplay, where you've got plenty now. Don't worry about that. And we're only just starting. We're doing lots of videos on Way the Hunter. So we're going to creep up to this sort of ridge. Hopefully get a vantage point, a good look at point to look over the land. And explore some more of this open world. Right. We've got a nice river running through here as well. Look at this. That looks amazing. I've just spotted something in the background. What's that over the trees? It looks like a herd or group of either mule deer or white-tailed deer or some deer species in the background. It's a bit awkward to see with... Can I see it with this? Let's have a look. Well, I don't think we'll be shooting one of them from here with this setup. Alright, let's continue. Oh, we've got to stand here. Look how nice that's set up. That's definitely been thought about where it's being placed and stuff. That's not just been plonked there. That looks gorgeous. Nice setting. The water looks good. I'm going to fly right out. Get some trout. Straight from the stand. Right. We're going to creep to that stand and have a look around. Hopefully we can spot some. I'm guessing if there's a stand there must be animals there. Just seen him near the woods on the right. He was going somewhere, I don't know. So I'm going to leave those and we'll go to the stand and have a look in there. I'll creep through these trees. Not far now. Like I say, the feel of it is right. You'll know what I mean when you try it. Harvest a male mule deer or white-tailed deer. Right. Which one has a white butt? So, here we go. Into the tree stand. Will we see anything? I hope so. Fingers crossed. We might get to shoot our first deer. So get the gun out. So there we go, hunting sense. Now we've got deer feeding. We've got one in the water actually. And that's a female, and I want to try and get a male if I can. And it's sort of like a tutorial, but I want to show you what the antlers look like and what they look like basically. So we've got, I think we've got mule deer and I think we've got white-tailed deer. Females, maybe males as well. I think some's feeding and some's resting. Get the binos out and have a look. It's very realistic, isn't it? I love how the water sort of meanders. What is that there? I think we've got a male white-tailed deer and a male mule deer maybe lying down. And some's grazing and some's resting. Don't really want to take a shot lying down like that because we might do it wrong. What is that there? That looks like it's got a nice rack. So which one shall we take? It's got up now. Let's make sure we've got the zero in right. We're going to take one of these males. Here goes. We hit it. Now the deer in this run, even if you get a nice shot, they will run for a bit. So a bit like Hunter Classic, you're not going to be dead on the spot. They are going to actually run. But look at that setting, absolutely stunning. So as you can see on the left hand side, you can actually go to the lodge if you shot something, fast travel the time and forward, and then come back and look for them. So they might take a little time to die. If you want to, or obviously if you made a clean shot, track it down and go and have a look round. I think I've actually done it. I think he is down over there. So we should have our first male deer. Look at this setting. I can't think of a hunting game where I've seen a setting like this recently in any game. Open world, running water. I just want to lie down in it and just muck about in the water, to be honest. But look at it. It looks nice. This is fishing, but it does look good. So good job, devs. Games, well played. It looks nice. Didn't have to do running water, but it looks good. Right, let's go over and collect our animal. Interesting, I haven't tracked anything by shooting it with the blood yet, so we'll try and find its blood. Now I think you get skills and perks. I'm sure I've seen something about that, so I don't know if it gets better and better as you advance in the game. I'm sure we'll learn that. Like I say, I'm just playing it as a beginner like you would, and we'll learn as we go along. So I'm using my hunter sense to find anything to do with the deer, and you normally see something. That there we go, I've got some blood here, so let's analyse that. And as you can see, it tells you how good the shot is based off that. So we're going to follow that. There's one on my left, is that there. He's gone over here. I think I can actually see it in front of me, so it hasn't gone far, so it must have been a nice shot. Not bad for a beginner. I've got the beginner gear. That's why you might be thinking, why is he taking so long to take shots? Well, I don't want to mess them up, and like I said, we've got beginner gear. Beginner scope, guns, binoculars. So imagine when we've got the good stuff. But here we go, it looks like it's got a good rack as well. So it's a muley. A mule deer. And there you go, here's a detailed shot analysis. So yeah, nice. So as you can see, Remington 783, 243 wind 5 m per second, 142 meters, flesh, bone, lungs. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and very detailed, as I said before. What do you think? Drop it in the comments. Really just starting out as well, so imagine we're gonna have a lot of fun with this game, Way of the Hunter, and it's out soon as well. Remember, August the 16th. Not long now. I play on PC, but it's out on the other platforms as well. So it's been a really long video. We're closing in on an hour's gameplay footage, so I hope it helps you out. This is only the first video, we're just starting out as well. So I think I'm going to sell him, get some money. So there you go, you've learned the basics of hunting. Now all shop items, multiplayer mode and available territories are accessible. So now I can actually play properly now. But that was a very in-depth induction into Way of the Hunter, and I'm very impressed. Liking it. There's nothing wrong with competition, and it makes everyone better, and keeps people on their toes, and it brings good games. When it's a good game, you can't knock it, you know what I mean? And I'm really enjoying this. So this is my first look at Way of the Hunter. I hope it's helped you out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't worry, more videos are in the making as I'm doing this one. On to the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Way of the Hunter is out on August the 16th. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.